I have faith in myself. I don't know if you guys have faith in me. Oh, I'm landing, I'm landing, I'm landing, I'm landing, I'm landing. No! I didn't expect to do another PSVR2 video this week, to be honest with you, but we're back. Ultrawings 2 has mysteriously dropped for some reason on the PSVR2, and so I played it last night, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it today. Now, I did play this with, just a grain of salt in mind, because Sony did release this before the devs actually wanted to, and I actually have proof from their Twitter. Big Planet Games put out a statement that said that the version that's out right now still needs a day one patch, which will be out in a few days. As I played this with that in mind, considering it, and it's 20 bucks, so I was like, why not? Ultrawings 2 is a World War II era warplane dogfighting game. In this game, you're using 6 different unique aircrafts, including the helicopter, to fly around and do different missions and objectives. There's also a really cool multiplayer mode that includes some really high-paced and fun dogfighting. This game can be played in one of 3 ways. You can use a HOTAS, you can use motion controls, or you can actually use a controller. Personally, I recommend a HOTAS or a controller, but honestly, the HOTAS does have some issues that I've seen on Reddit, so if you have a HOTAS, be warned that it may or may not work. I have heard that the HOTAS 4 works, but try it out, see if it works for you. And the developers have said they have a patch coming for it soon, so you might want to wait until they put that patch out to kind of smooth that out. But even more, for my playtest, I personally use controller and motion controls because honestly, I played this type of game before, kind of like Project Wingman, and I played that with a controller. So I tried this one with motion controls, see if it would be better. And honestly, and it's not a developer's fault, it's just kind of how it is. Motion controls in these type of games kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. So I ended up using a controller and had a way better experience. Now, this game does boast having a couple hundred missions that you can play on a beautifully stylized and island themed world, which is true. There are a lot of missions in this game. There's like ring objectives you gotta fly through, there's dog fights, and there's even air to ground combat. So there's a lot of different things you can do in this game. There's a lot of different planes. And honestly, last time when I played it on stream, I had a blast. You can check that stream out if you wanna see some live gameplay. I personally didn't know what to expect from this game when I first played it because I played Project Wingman and that's like top of the totem pole to me, well, honestly still. But this was definitely a really fun, enjoyable arcade experience. What's dope about Ultrawings too is that it has a hint of realism because you still have to land planes, you have to start up your plane every time you get into it, which is actually really fun, and I kind of like it because it's like, it makes you feel like you're really in a plane. Even though I can't land a plane and save my or your life, I still had a lot of fun playing this one, man. This reeks of personality, and I honestly want to see what they add more to the game. Because you can obviously kind of tell that it still needs some day one patches, but as of right now, it's a cool experience. It runs at a really good frame rate. I had no dips. If I had maybe a slight issue with the game, it may be just the fact that in the main menu when you're walking around, with motion controls, things are kind of weird. And then 2, this game kind of needs some eye tracking. I feel like eye tracking will help this game a lot in terms of just picking up stuff in the menu and just being able to move around the game. It can also be used in the cockpit when you're actually looking to start up stuff. Because the PSVR2 has eye tracking, you might as well use it. But eye tracking does take time to implement, and then, I get it. Other than that, this game honestly is full of life, and I see it having a very bright future on the PSVR2. Go check it out if you like dogfighting and World War II planes. This really is the game for you on PSVR2. Not gonna lie, it feels really good to have a great PSVR2 release, especially after the crap that was Bulletstorm VR. So this is really great to kind of bounce back into normality of good releases, even though it's sooner than expected by the developers. I hope Sony fixes that with them because I definitely understand how it feels to have something released way before you expected it to. So they handled it really well. It's a good release as of right now. Can't wait for that day one patch so to kind of smooth things out. And I definitely see a lot of upgrades coming in the future. If you're looking for a game chock full of content, this is definitely the game for you. 40 to 60 hours is no joke, and I think a lot of you guys are gonna enjoy it. So go ahead, have fun, get into it, and let me know how you feel about the game in the comments below. We got more stuff coming for the channel, y'all. I just signed a crazy deal with, I can't say it, but just know it's gonna be coming out in a few weeks, and you're really gonna enjoy it, especially you PCVR guys. So, like I said before, it's been with MartydudeVR, and remember, I'm just a dude with a VR headset. Peace.